Burning Body Part 3. And welcome back to more Shiki sleeping in bed all day, the game. Like, seriously, when is something going to happen? That's what I've been wondering throughout, like, the second half of this route. I think we're near the end, but, this is most of what this route has been. Just Shiki sleeping in bed, having nightmares, and it's just... I understand they want us to feel his insanity as he's, like, getting more and more insane, but it's just nothing else really happens. I don't know. Maybe something will happen in this chapter. At least I hope so. It's been several mornings. Time-wise, it's only the next morning from last night. But for me, having alternated between being asleep and being awake, time and day is of no concern. Excuse me, Shiki-sama. I hear a voice and Hisui enters the room. Good morning. I have brought you something to drink. I don't even have the energy to say thank you. I can only stare longingly at what Hisui brought me. Shiki-sama, can you drink it by yourself? If you cannot move freely yet, I can help you. She leans over to me to check my condition. Helping me to drink, she says, but she won't even touch my body. More importantly, I can't allow her to get close to me. It's just the same as yesterday. Even though my body won't move, every time I see Hisui or Kohaku-san, I feel like I'm going crazy. I can drink water by myself. Please just leave the glass over there. Yeah, he's not going to drink it. Yes, as you wish. Because I thirst for other things. Things of a reddish variety, if you know what I mean. Hisui places the glass down and waits by the wall. I manage to move my arm and place my lips on the cup. The cold water is tasteless, just like air. The burning in me cannot be soothed by just this water, and my thirst cannot be quenched by such a thing. It's like he's turning into a ghoul. I no longer hunger for for meat. I hunger for human meat, not animal meat. Hisui stares at me silently from the wall. What is this? Not being able to move for 3 days, and I already feel jealous of Hisui. Being able to move freely like that, not having to feel this pain, I start to get a little annoyed. Hisui, yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? If you've finished your task, please leave. I can't relax with people around me like this. But Shiki-sama, in that case, I told you if I need anything, I'll call for you. Don't make me say the same thing over and over again. Talking makes me pretty tired. Damn, Shiki's turned into a dick. As you wish. I will return in a while, so please do not strain yourself. The door closes. Hisui comes every hour to take care of me. I let out a deep sigh. I feel even more tired. Thinking that I have to turn back Hisui like this more than 10 times today makes me depressed from self-hatred. A pain stabbing my arm causes me to waken. I gasp for air. It appears I fell asleep at some point. That person is still in that basement, continuing to kill his body. Damn it. I strike the wall with my fist. How long do I have to stand this pain? Or will this pain continue forever until I do something to him personally? Just what in the world do I have to do? I strike the wall again. Huh? My body, it's moving. I lift my upper body from bed. The motion which took me about an hour to do before seems so natural now. No, like it always has been, and I may even be healed. Alright, I'm all better. I'm so happy I jump out from bed. Whump. Something falls down. I lower my gaze. On the carpet is my forearm, which detached itself from my elbow. What? Because your arm can apparently do that. Sst! I guess it was a dream. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess it was too much wishful thinking to think that, anything would happen in this chapter. Using all of my power, I lift my upper body. My arm is still attached to my body. I don't have any feeling, not even pain. It appears I'm not broken yet. Shiki-sama, may I please enter? Hisui's voice. I guess it's time for her to check up on me again. Yeah, come in. Excuse me. Shiki-sama, please lie down. The doctor has told you not to sit up. Well, I can't be sleeping all day, and even if you call him a doctor, I don't have any appreciation if he can't help me at all. Damn, he's not a real doctor. Hisui lowers her shoulders silently with an apologetic look. I feel annoyed. If she acts like that, I'll just get more miserable. Why can't she understand that, this woman? Stop it. If you keep showing me such a pitying face, I'll just feel worse. I'm very sorry, Shiki-sama. If you have something to do, hurry up and do it. I can't do anything, so it should be easy for you to change the sheets or my IV. Yes, as you wish. Hisui wordlessly changes my IV bag. Taking care of the sweat and blood-stained sheets along with my pajamas is apparently Kawaku-san's job. Or are they blood-stained? Even though she's done, Hisui does not withdraw from the bedside. Hisui? Shiki-sama, may I ask you a question? Hisui's voice seems to be quivering. Yeah, what is it? Shiki-sama, does your body hurt? What? For a moment, I almost yell at Hisui. Does my body hurt? Can someone not me, understand the pain I'm going through? I'm about to go insane from the constant sensation of my body being stabbed, and I can't even move while all this is happening. She looks at me like that and asks me if my body hurts. Who knows? I don't know. I've just been numb all over. Yes. Hisui's voice is shaking more and more. It feels like my body is being burned by an invisible fire. I'm dying bit by bit from my fingers onward. Hisui stays there in pained silence. Very long silence, and then... Shiki-sama, Hisui's voice is no longer shaking. Calm as always, uninflected voice. I cannot stand seeing you like this any longer. Hisui says all of this, but her expressionless face seems like she doesn't care about me. My heart starts to race. The impulse to want her increases. Hisui stands this close to me. Her body is this close. If I just reach out my arms, I can make her mine. Shiki-sama, Shut up! Don't look at me with that face. This anger is totally unexpected. I can't stand her expressionless face, so I take the IV bag and throw it at her. Splat. The red stain splashes all over Hisui, but her expression does not change. Shiki-sama, please do not strain yourself. That way of talking, that expressionless voice. Shut up! This is my body. I can do what I want with it. Her unchanging expression. It gets more and more on my nerves. That's it. Hisui, this has nothing to do with you. Of course you don't feel pain or anything like that. Shiki-sama, please calm down. Her expression still does not change. No matter what I say to her, she receives it quietly. That only makes me even angrier. Yeah, of course. Compared to you, I can never be that calm. Because as hurt as I am, you don't even raise an eyebrow. You just calmly observe me. Shiki-sama, please do not push yourself. If you yell like that, your body may get worse. Why you? That's enough. Get out of here. I'm sick and tired of looking at you. You're worthless. As you wish. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Hisui leaves the room. As she does so, I happen to see her fingers. Her fingers are clenched so tightly I expected to see blood flow. As if she's trying to kill her expression as much as possible. I understand instantly that it is for my sake. Since I told her not to pity me, she just withstood all my selfish venting of anger on her. Damn, what am I doing? It's not like I'll get better if I take it out on Hisui. No, not just that, but there really is something wrong with me. How many times have I heard him say that in this visual novel? Yes, Shiki, yes, there is something wrong with you. Not only did I take it out on her like that, but when she was close, I was lusting for her. If seeing her skin so close and smelling her light fragrance makes me want all of her, I'm no different than him. That's why I said we are the same. Again, because you and I are the same person. Shut up! That's right, the same just like I was, locked up all this time, you too. Shut up! In this room, locked up for life. Unable to leave this prison forever. You, eternally locked away. I said shut up! I slam my head against the wall. The voice stops, but as a price, my consciousness fades. Then, I dream of the basement again. Oh, great. It's afternoon now. Well, at least we didn't get to see his dream again. Or his nightmare, so to speak. His nightmare is a more appropriate term for it. The headache that greets me when I awake is slightly less than usual. Kawaku-san finishes changing me for the third time and leaves. Hisui did not come again after that incident. Of course, after what I said, it's only natural not to come back. Hisui won't come again. Just thinking that, I start to feel my spirit drift far away, but I understand that it's to both of our benefits. If by some chance she does come again, all I will do is take it out on her again, and I don't deserve her kindness. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Saying that, Hisui enters my room. Hisui shuts the door, but does not come any closer. In her hand, she holds a tray with a glass of water. I've brought you something to drink. Do you care for it? Hisui really is expressionless, but I can still see her fingertips shaking. Hisui, why? After all those terrible things I said, why is she still taking care of me? It's okay, Hisui. You don't have to force yourself. If you don't want to be near me, it's fine. Shiki-sama, I am not forcing myself. Rather, please do not force yourself, Shiki-sama. Hisui's emotionless voice. Her shaking fingers. If I finally realize it, it isn't that her voice is emotionless, it's that she's killing the emotion in her voice. I'm sorry. You can hate me if you want. It's alright, Shiki-sama. I cannot do anything, so it is natural for you to scold me. That isn't natural at all. The only one at fault is me. I'm sorry. My body is a little heavy. I don't think I can drink by myself. Can you please help me? Yes, I have been waiting for those words. Oh, what's gonna happen? Hisui walks towards my bed, and I started lusting after her again. Please excuse me. Saying that with a restrained voice, she lifts my body. Hisui. Please drink slowly. With one hand supporting my back, she brings the glass to my mouth. Until now, Hisui never touched me no matter what. Gulping down a few mouthfuls, I shake my head. Hisui puts the glass to the side. Then she puts her hand on my forehead. Thump. My heart starts to pound heavily in a totally different way than other times. Hisui, is this alright? Hisui lifts her hand. There does not seem to be a fever. Hisui murmurs this. I didn't even think so. All of my pain seems to fade away with just that. Hisui, can I ask you a favor? Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? Could you please keep your hand there for a bit longer? Why do you want me to do that? Your cool hand, it feels good. If you do that, I can relax. All of my pain disappears as if it were merely a lie. Hisui's cheeks turn slightly red, and with a smile, she places her hand on my forehead. That's strange. Why do I feel nostalgic all of a sudden? I feel relaxed. My consciousness starts to become at ease. Yeah, come to think of it, I felt like this when Hisui took care of me like this before. Thank you, and sorry, Hisui. My consciousness sinks into oblivion. For a brief period of time, for the first time in days, I slip into a peaceful sleep without any pain or suffering. And then the nightmares come. Or maybe not. It's midnight, and I made Hisui return to her room. Even though I felt better earlier, I don't know when that headache will return and make me lose my sanity. Furthermore, there is something still wrong with my body. I keep having these weird visions of, raping women. Even though I can't even move my fingers, I wouldn't be surprised if they suddenly moved against my will to attack Hisui or Kawaku-san. Ugh. My headache does not stop. My body does not move. Maybe it's not just pain being transmitted when that guy hurts his own body. I cough uncontrollably. Ever since he started stabbing himself in the throat with a knife, I haven't been able to breathe properly. You know, I would think if he started stabbing himself in the throat with a knife, he'd probably be dead. My hoarse voice echoes through the night. I can't even perform a simple task like breathing normally unless I concentrate. Is this the end? This body was supposed to have died 8 years ago. It's not that I never thought I would end up like this. But maybe this is for the best. I've always watched him kill people in my dreams, but maybe he never existed in the first place. Maybe it was me all along. I remember Yumizuka's words. She said that I was a true killer. Back then, all I could do was deny it, but now I don't even have the power to do so. My disturbed mind, my broken body, the dreams I have of killing people, the voice that echoes within me, the voice that isn't mine, the Todo Shiki who can't stop imagining how I violated Hisui. Ugh! The headache that feels like my skull is cracking. It's like the sound of the killer's personality devouring my soul. The forgotten memory of that instant, my figure coated in blood. Then maybe my dreams of killing people might be forgotten memories surfacing once again. Pain floods my consciousness. I can hear a voice that tells me to kill something, anything. But it's alright. Even if I'm a killer, I couldn't possibly kill anyone the way I am now. Just like he said, I'm locked up in here, not even being able to take a step outside by myself. And I guess he's going to continue to be locked up in there. That's just great. Nothing happened again. Holy shit. Fucking hell, can something, just anything happen? Chapter 12, Daydream, and I'm hoping that something happens here. Wheeze, wheeze, wheeze. Shiki-sama, please hold on, Shiki-sama. Is Shiki dying? Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Hisui? Thank goodness, you have awoken, Shiki-sama. Hisui speaks to me in a clipped voice. I don't understand why Hisui is looking at me like that. What happened, Hisui? Looking at me like that. Did something happen? No, it is nothing. Shiki-sama, please rest your body. You do not need to think about anything at all. Yeah, I'm already doing that. But Hisui, isn't it loud this morning? I can't sleep well with this wheezing sound coming from somewhere. Shiki-sama, that is... Hisui falls silent with a strained expression on her face. Also, are we gonna find out what Akiya did that one time? Like, a couple chapters ago, she visited our room and we haven't seen her since, so I'm not really sure, like, what the hell happened to her. The sound keeps coming. I can hear it coming from near me. I cough. Only during that instant does the sound stop. Well, I feel stupid. The wheezing sound was only my breathing this whole time. Man, it's not like I've caught a cold. With tight lips, Hisui hangs her head. It looks like she wants to say something, but she can't. Hisui seems to be acting that way. Hisui, why are you so quiet? You haven't done anything wrong, so relax. Yes, if there is anything I can do, I will try my hardest to do so. You don't have to be so tense, Hisui. As long as you're here, I can relax, and it's better for me if you smile. Is this face acceptable? Hisui looks at me with an incredibly serious face. In all honesty, the look she has now is nothing like the smile she has shown before, but seeing Hisui try so hard does make me happy. Yeah, you can relax even more if you want. Could you bring me something to drink? My throat is so dry I can hardly breathe. Yes, I already have a drink ready for you. Hisui disappears from my view. The drink probably is set by the wall. Hisui comes back with a silver tray and places her hand on my back to lift me up. In that instant, as soon as I feel her hand on my back, it comes with disgusting speed. Uh-oh. Rape time. Shiki-sama, is this alright? It is not good to drink all that at once, so please drink this slowly. Shiki-sama, if you do not open your mouth, it will spill. Get away! Crash. The glass falls to the floor. Hisui sits on the floor where I pushed her away. I start to wheeze once more. My breathing is as ragged as that of a wild beast. Shiki-sama. Hisui isn't mad that I pushed her. Instead, she's even more worried. Please forgive me. I moved you without asking. I should not have done such a shameful thing. No, that's not it. It isn't your fault. The one to blame. That's not it at all. You haven't done anything wrong. The one to blame is me, wheezing even more heavily, lusting after Hisui's body. Shiki-sama. It's okay. Please leave. I beg of you. Just for now. Please leave me alone. Shiki-sama, if that is what you wish. Hisui's voice trembles. She retreats from the room. Great. So, Shiki, I'm guessing, is reaching the breaking point now. Soon he will become one with the killer. Time slips by. Simply lying in bed with my body as it is, I lose all sense of time. Did I run Hisui out of my room an hour ago, or was it 30 minutes ago? I can't tell for certain. After I become alone, the clock has advanced 3 hours, but I can't trust it. The seemingly round clock looks distorted. All I can hear is the wheezing of my breathing. The distorted clock claims it is now noon. The examination is around 2, so I can protect my sanity by myself for a bit longer. Well, but then, if I'm alone, then those headaches will return and they may rob me completely of all reason. Excuse me. Silently closing the door, Hisui enters my room. Hisui enters carrying a tray with a glass of water and some sort of medicine. Hisui, it isn't time for the examination yet, right? Yes, I just thought that you might be thirsty. Uh-oh, don't do this again. Shiki's gonna lose it. She locks the door with metallic clinking and draws closer to my bed. Locks the door? Can you raise your body by yourself? If you can't, then I will most humbly give you assistance. No, I'm not thirsty. Besides, why did you come here? I told you to leave me alone. I refuse. I cannot leave you alone like this. After she says this in a distinct voice, she places her hands on my shoulders. Hey, Hisui. Please, if you are unable to stand by yourself, just say so. She quickly lifts my body with a strong pull. Hisui takes the medicine and forces it into my mouth. You're gonna drink this medicine, bitch. Please drink. This is a special medicine that my sister made for you. The water pours down my throat. Maybe it's because she is mad about before, but she is acting rather forceful. She moves like a precise, flexible doll without a will of her own. What are you doing all of a sudden? Of course I've been taking it out on you, but this is too... Huh? My body falls to the bed. I can't put any power into my movements. I have no strength, but I don't feel bad either. Rather, it's more a feeling of inconvenience. My body starts to heat up from its very core. This is like that feeling of being alive. How long has it been since I felt like this? I can't believe it. Somehow, like this, I feel like I could even walk. You must not. My sister has told me that it would not work unless you slowly regain your senses of the body. Please, rest some more, Shiki-sama. Okay. If you say so, but what are you going to do? I will take care of your body, Shiki-sama. What does that mean? With that, Hisui takes her cool fingers and crawls them on my chest. Oh no. Oh no. I shiver. Like the recovering body, what's been quieted down surfaces again. I wonder what that could be. Hisui, if you want to take my pulse, use my arm. No, I'm not taking your pulse. I'm checking your heartbeat. I thought you were about to check something else. Ice. Her cold fingers move from my chest towards my stomach, sliding downwards. From the opening in my shirt, her fingers feel my skin. Hisui! Please be quiet. If you move around, the medicine will not work. For real? Yes. It is a medicine that is easily dissolved by your body, so if you move, it will dissolve quickly. My sister has told me that this will dilute the effects of the drug, and that you should let the drug dissolve slowly for its full effect. If Kawaku said so, then I guess I can't be helped. I blush. Hisui's fingers, which normally don't touch men, are now feeling my skin directly. At this rate, I'll... Uh-oh. Oh no. Here it comes. Your body temperature is pretty constant. At this rate, you will be unable to think about anything difficult for a while. Why does she look so menacing? What? What are you saying right now, Hisui? However, it will take more time, so let's talk to pass the time. Yes, let's talk about your beloved childhood, Shiki-sama. Still standing, she looks down at me as if she was staring at a dead body in a coffin. Do you remember? Whenever you would play in the garden, you would always look up at the window I was in. I was always looking forward to that time. Everyone in this mansion treated me as if I didn't exist. Oh, okay, so maybe that was really her. Your eyes would always look at me and speak without words. Hurry up and come outside and play with us, they said. But I didn't leave the mansion. I didn't know how, and I didn't even know what that meant. Hisui's voice is far away. Her uninterested voice. Her voice seems to be clear of dark tones, but still. I did not look out the window to find meaning. I just did not want to be in Makihisa-sama's room, so I was there, the only place I was allowed to be outside of his room. Therefore, it meant nothing to me. The figures of Shiki-sama and Akiha-sama playing in the garden were no different than the sun and the trees. If you had never noticed me, I would have been fine. If you hadn't waved to me or called out to me, who knows how I would have turned out. The way I am now, everything is because of you. Saying that, holy fucking shit. That is a creepy-ass smile. What the fuck? That is pretty disturbing. Saying that, Hisui smiles happily. Every day I looked forward to that time. I would always see you looking for me. Every day those eyes would tell me to come play, to come outside. Isn't it funny? Because you were there, I noticed for the first time that I had legs that could take me outside. Are you listening, Shiki-sama? Even though the drug is working, please don't space out on me. Since I was a child, I have always wanted to talk to you like this. Hisui's mouth is distorted. Happy. Her lips make the shape of a smile as if she's having fun. I really did look forward to it, but it wasn't for you to take me outside. I knew that such a thing was impossible. I would have been fine if I never knew what hope was. Then I never would have known despair either. But you would always tell me with your eyes how simple it was, how much better it would be if I went outside. Really, I would always look forward to the afternoons when you would play outside. You were the only one I could let my emotions out on. no matter what that emotion was. I bet you didn't know how much I thought about you every day. Hisui became yandere Hisui pretty quickly. I can't hear her voice very well. She just keeps on talking. My mind is hazy and I can't quite grasp what she's saying. Just that what Hisui is saying right now is a curse. When I come to, my whole body is burning. My pulse races and my veins feel as if they will explode. Even though I was that close to death, I feel vitality returning to my organs. Hot. Hot. Hisui, it's really hot. It's so hot I'm going to go crazy. These sheets are in the way. These pajamas are too hot, I feel as if I'm wearing a winter coat in the summer. But I still can't move. This body hasn't been able to move for 3 days. I can't start working that easy. Hisui, what is happening to me? I'm hot, but my body won't move. Yes, no matter how much energy is restored, you're losing energy at a higher rate. Therefore, the drug can only restore your energy in this small part of you. Hisui says this, and Hisui takes the fingers on my stomach and moves them downward. What? Down there, which has been standing up from before, is what you could say is a pillar of myself. My back starts to arch slightly. Hisui's fingers crawl over the hot, hard bulge and slowly pull my pants down. This just went really, how did this turn from being really strange and creepy to sexual? Well, I guess that, considering the game I'm playing, it easily can turn that way, because there is some pretty creepy and sexual things in this game, considering, there's rape and everything, but just, I guess that's what's about to happen here. Don't taunt me like this. Why, I kept you away so this wouldn't happen, but if you keep doing this, I can't hold back my lust any longer. Shiki-sama, I will now tend to your lower parts. I guess this is part of the maid's job description. Her face flushed with embarrassment. Hisui says an unbelievable thing. I want to tell her to stop, but I can't say anything. I can't let her do this. But with a mind of its own, my shaft starts to twitch, asking for Hisui's fingers. What am I thinking? I try to shout, but it only comes out as a whisper. I can hear my blood pounding. I remember the beautiful arms and legs of that violated doll in my dreams. Shiki-sama, are you holding back? Of course I'm holding back. For me to do this to you. Shiki-sama, the way your body is, you shouldn't strain yourself. Hisui's fingers start to gently caress me. Is there preliminary semen coming out already? A loose strand pulls between her fingers. Great. Thank you for describing that. Please relax. Let's do something that you wish for. I really don't want to see you stressing your body and heart, Shiki-sama. Maybe that is the truth, but... Hot. Damn it. So hot. I can't sort out things calmly. Shiki-sama, please let me make you feel a little more alive. Hisui's fingers grasp my shaft firmly. Is she gonna rip it off? We have that kind of power. If we receive some of your bodily fluids, we can help you just a bit. Who is this we? So please, don't say anything and just bear this. I can feel her hot breath on me. Why is me in parentheses? Hisui's breath, unlike her fingers, is roasting hot, almost burning. Then, please excuse me. After saying this with a hesitating voice, she lowers her face towards my groin. Perfect. Great. I don't know if I should skip this or not, because it seems like it might be important, especially considering the music. It's not the music that usually plays during one of these sex scenes. Is it because of the medicine, or maybe her fingers? Unlike the rest of my body, which is completely unable to move, my rod is fully erect. Great. A hot, erect pillar of flesh. Her fingers continue to touch it with a bit of uneasiness. Hisui, I start to tell her that this is wrong, but before I can, Hisui holds the base of my penis with both of her hands, as if embracing something extremely important to her. Hisui takes a deep breath, and then a different feeling of heat comes down on me. Okay. So, I should probably skip this. You guys probably can't see anything right now because I just censored that image, but yeah, we're gonna skip this part because this pretty much seems unnecessary. I don't know why that music is playing. I don't know, that music does tend to play during sex scenes too. Okay, so maybe it's over? I'm hoping. The sound of breathing. The wild breathing. From me, not Hisui. Thump. My heart is about to burst. My body is about to shut down. This kind of pleasure, I don't want it. Not enough. This is not even close to enough. Shiki-sama, are you feeling better? Hisui's voice is full of hesitation. Still unable to move my arms, I just breathe in and out. If that felt good, then please just bear a little bit more. Oh no. Taking a deep breath, Hisui once again lowers her head. And skipping. Not even Nasu liked these sex scenes or wanted to put these in there, so I can kind of understand why, because this does really seem kind of unnecessary. Breathing. Hisui collapses onto the floor. While breathing, both of us are breathing desperately. Thump. But this isn't good. I'm not satisfied with this. Oh, God. This is gonna keep going. My body can now move. It looks like I can move. Because of that, this isn't enough. Thump. Shiki-sama, how are you feeling? Hisui asks me this while sitting on the ground. Oh, are we really making a choice about this? Are we really making a choice about this? 1, just this isn't enough. Just this isn't enough at all. 2, I can move again, so I should just thank her. I would think that the gentlemanly thing to do would be number 2, just to thank her for that. Thank you for the blowjob, ma'am. That was very nice. I'll give you a high five for that one. I don't know. This is a hard one, actually. Apparently, we want to go with number 1. I just read a guide for this because I really don't know. That's a hard question. It's not enough. I'm out of breath, but it's not even close to being enough. Being done this much by Hisui. I can't let it end now. Shiki-sama, you should be able to move your body now. Hisui comes a little closer. Her face sets it off. Pulling on her arms, I yank her onto the bed. Shiki-sama, what does it look like? After doing all that, are you going to say no, Hisui? No, I was just trying to help you, and... Hisui tries to escape, but that doesn't last very long. With her back against the pillow, she realizes that she can't move back any further. So, somehow, this still became rape. Thump. My heart races. All my blood vessels are ordering me. Violate her. Do it. Those words echo into my head. It's hot. I'm so hot I could die, Hisui. No! Please calm down. Get a hold of yourself, Shiki-sama. Thump. It's impossible. What made me this way? What did this to me? What I now want? What made me want it? All of it is what Hisui did to me. Stop. Please stop, Shiki-sama. I can hear her voice, but her voice has the opposite effect. Hisui. And just like that, I get on the bed and keep her from escaping. Alright, well, that is a rape scene we're probably going to skip, because if the sex scene before was unnecessary, this especially is pretty unnecessary. Okay, and that is enough of that. Holy fuck, that would have been uncomfortable for me to read, especially for me to read out loud. So yeah, Shiki just raped Hisui. And apparently that is the right choice according to the guide. If I wasn't reading a guide right now, I would seriously think I messed up and made the wrong choice there. Because if you guys remember, you can make a choice to rape Arcwade in the Arcwade route, and that is the wrong choice, and you should not do that. But apparently raping Hisui is the right choice in this one. My body does not move. I'm able to move a little bit, but the aliveness I had before disappears. Probably because I climaxed so hard. Great. Thanks for that information. It seems that the energy I gained was sucked up by Hisui. In more ways than one. Hisui straightens her clothes and moves away from the bed. I can't say anything to her. Even though I was so excited, I did such terrible things to her. There's no way I can give her any justification. Hisui, Shiki-sama, let's forget about this. But Hisui, I've already forgotten about it. So please do the same, Shiki-sama. I don't know how to respond. I don't have words to apologize to her, and I don't have the words to thank her either. Thanks for the sex. It's like a prostitute or something. It's like, instead of money, we just thank her. But if we did that, I think the prostitute would probably try to kill us. Well then, please excuse me. I'm repeating myself, but please don't tell Akiha-sama or my sister about this. Hisui leaves, or rather, escapes the room. But that's understandable. After going through that, she probably doesn't want to be in this room for even a second longer. Yeah, that's right, Shiki, you're a fucking monster. It's 2 o'clock. Even though it's time for my checkup, Hisui probably won't come. All I can do is sigh. How did all this happen? Even though Hisui started it and my body got so excited, I didn't have to force her down and treat her that roughly. I have a headache. I don't quite understand how, but what I did with Hisui helped me regain some of my strength. But in exchange, my headaches have gotten much worse. I hear a knock at the door. It's probably Kohaku-san, I suppose. Nope, strangely enough, it's Hisui. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. The one who came was Hisui. She came earlier, too. Hisui wordlessly performs her usual checkup. Because I haven't slept today, I'm not bleeding. I'm not using an IV, so after taking a few measurements and changing the sheets, she gives me some water and medicine. The whole time, there was nothing but silence between us. After doing what I did, I can't look her in the face. I think Hisui's like that too, but Hisui probably still dutifully and methodically carries out all her normal tasks because of her role as a servant. And all of a sudden, Shiki-sama, how is your body's condition? She talks to me. You also want to talk to me about how you were acting earlier with, you going fucking crazy and everything? As far as my condition goes, I can move a little more than before because of what happened earlier, but... Shiki-sama, is there something the matter? Your face appears very red. My face is red because, Hisui, you... Yes? What did I do? Hisui tilts her head to the side questioningly. Damn it, I can't just say it. And I still haven't been able to apologize for before. That is... I'm sorry about before. You must have been embarrassed to do it, but I treated you a bit rough. Hisui lowers her gaze as if embarrassed. I suppose she remembers now. I guess that's not the reason. Do not worry, Shiki-sama. I must apologize as well for doing that to your body without asking. It is only natural if you end up hating me. What? Hate you? I have no reason to hate you. No matter what happens, I won't hate you. Besides, it is only natural if you end up hating me. My whole body becomes heavy as I say this. Even though I'm the one who said it, it should be about time Hisui is getting tired of hearing me. I bet she's remembering what happened before and hating me even as I speak. Huh? That's odd. Why is Hisui smiling so happily? Hisui, why are you smiling? Shiki-sama, your words and mine were the same. I thought it was amusing. Hisui giggles as if it is really funny. My head starts spinning. Hisui's rare smile is so cute, I'm about to go crazy. That might be why. Her smile looks so incredibly scary to me. Anyway, I haven't said thanks yet. Thank you for before, Hisui. The method was a little problematic, but thanks to you, my body is better. I may even be able to walk a little. Yes, even though what I did was a small thing, I'm happy that I could be of some use. Hisui looks at me directly. Seeing her like this makes me remember what happened, and I start to get a little uncomfortable. But, about before, I don't think it was really appropriate. I'm happy, but it's not quite right. Not quite right? Yes, that's something that both parties should agree to, and even though you're a servant, you don't have to go that far. I understand. As you say, I will ask for your permission before I touch you next time. No, you're missing the point. Please excuse me. If anything happens, please call for me, Shiki-sama. Hisui walks out of the room. She's really calm. I'm a bit taken aback. Just seeing Hisui's face makes me blush, but Hisui acted just like she always does. I don't get it. Something doesn't feel quite right and lingers in the back of my mind. Why is everything black and white? When I open my eyes, the day has already passed. It seems I fell asleep, but I don't remember when. My breathing is ragged. My body is burning. My body feels like it's roasting, erupting into flames. Water! My throat is thirsty. It's so hot I can't even speak. I can't even call for Hisui or Kohaku-san. My empty room. I start to feel down staying in this room for so long. This restless room. This room I don't remember. This room, it feels like it isn't my room. This room, this room, this room, this room, this room. Water. I'm thirsty. Water. I should go back to my house and quickly get some water to drink. I thought you were in your house. I gasp for air. Placing my hand on the wall and feeling like I'll collapse any second, I manage to drag myself out of my room. I have trouble breathing. What is this? I haven't even walked 30 feet and already my heart feels like it will explode. I need more air. Still, I have to go. I might die if I walk anymore, but if I don't get any water to drink, I'll probably die anyway. Then I'll walk and go get some water. I can't just stay and lounge on my bed forever. Finally, he realizes this. I go out into the courtyard. Water. This isn't the kitchen, though. Oh, he's gonna go back to the clearing. I enter the woods. Soon, I will be able to be at a place with water, a familiar place. Oh, the outbuilding. Maybe the killer was in the outbuilding the whole time. With the fever getting to me, I arrive at the place. White sunshine. Even though the day is already ending, the entire world is white. This place is burning hot like a desert, and I squint my eyes since the world is so white. Thud. I hear a noise. It comes from the detached house. Someone's inside? Opening the sliding door very slightly, I peer in from the porch. Inside, I see the figures of Akiya and Kohaku. They look a little strange. I hear the swishing of an obi being removed. What? Without a word, Kohaku pulls down her kimono and bares her breasts. Oh, so it's just like the Akiya route. Kohaku stands there with a blushing face, but does not move. Akiya presses her lips against the bared white chest. Tension. Kohaku looks down to her bare chest, and Akiya crouches so that she is burying her face in Kohaku's breasts. A thin red drop makes a line down her breast. Akiya's throat starts to move, swallowing something. What is she drinking? There's no need to ask, I already understand. Akiya, she's drinking Kohaku's blood. I feel dizzy. My mind goes blank. All I can do is stare at the strange event happening before my eyes, like in a daydream. Suddenly, Akiya opens her mouth with her arm still around Kohaku. About the killer, what do you think, Kohaku? Let's see. I think there can be no mistake that it's the work of Shiki-sama. What? I suppose so. I have no idea how he can walk around with that body, but we can't leave him alone. The impurity of the Tono blood that has awakened must be cleansed by those of the Tono blood. Just what are they saying? Then Akiha-sama? Yes, as the head of the Tono family, I will kill my brother. Those words send chills down my spine. Akiha isn't playing around. Even Kohaku-san nods seriously. Then, Akiha-sama, we should let Hisui-chan know about this too. You're right, but we shouldn't need her help. My brother can't move around as he likes, so we should be enough to kill him. My breathing gets out of control. You understand, Kohaku? Don't let Nissan pick up on any of this. It will be all over in a few days, so let's not trouble him. Yes, I understand. He can't even move his bed by himself, so he will never find out. My fingers shake uncontrollably. Nausea permeates my being, and I almost pass out. And they're probably talking about the real brother, not Shiki. Or not the other Shiki. But I can't pass out here. I have to get away. If I pass out here, I'll surely be killed. If they find out I was watching them, they'll kill me right here. I struggle for breath. I don't understand. I don't understand why they would want to kill me. Even my brain trying to understand doesn't work because of the fever. I don't understand. This has to be a bad dream. Dream? Yes, this is a dream. Like always, this has to just be another one of my nightmares. Then I have to wake up quickly. Before this horrible vision consumes me, I have to wake up and return to my normal life. But it's not a dream. Somehow, I make it to my room. Now I should lock the door. Shiki-sama? I don't know how long she has been there, but Hisui is standing in my room. And she looks rather unhappy. What are you doing? In your condition, walking is very dangerous. Hisui? Please lay down. If you push yourself, Akiya-sama will scold me. Akiya will scold? Why would she get in trouble if I went outside? No, I understand perfectly. Akiya realizes that I'm the killer, so she plans to lock me in my room, and when night comes, kill me. Please leave, Hisui. Shiki-sama? I won't let anyone in this room, even you. No one will ever come in again. Shiki-sama. Kya! I don't know where I got the strength, but I push her out into the hallway. Then, I shut the door and lock it. Shiki-sama? Shiki-sama, please open the door! Shiki-sama! She knocks on the door. Ignoring it all, I crumple to the floor. And go even deeper into the depths of insanity. Pain. It sticks inside my brain. The poison permeates every pore in my body. Every time I take a breath, the mold invades my whole body. I can't move freely. Something other than my organs or my functions, but something more from the core, like my very own energy, seems to be flowing out of my body. My heart has an invisible pipe sticking out of it. My life is flowing along this pipe to him. It hurts, so I can't make it. No matter how hard my body tries to recover, he takes away everything. So unless I take in something from the outside world, I can't live. Intravenous drip, nutrient supplement, injection, sedative, moisture, blood, reason, intelligence, feelings, memory, sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, bodily fluids, love, impulse. These drugs, all they can do is barely keep me alive. This isn't healing me. If there's something that will help me move, it's... rape. Tentacle rape. Knock. 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 The sound wakes me up. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Shut up. Placing my hand on the wall, I manage to stand up. My own wheezing fills my ears. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Nissan, please open this door, Nissan. Akiya's banging on the door. That's right. I locked it so no one can get in. Let's see. We should unlock the door. Probably not. That would probably be a bad idea to unlock the door. Or we should ask... Or we should tell them why did I... Or ask why did I lock the door in the first... Oh, wait. What? I guess we're wondering why we locked the door in the first place. I mean, we already know why we locked the door, didn't we? I mean, doesn't Shiki already know why he locked the door? I guess we're gonna go with this one because this seems like the safest option. Why did I lock it? I thoughts start to move through a haze. That was because... That's right. I locked it so Akiha wouldn't get in. Nissan, I know you're up. You have to get your examination, so why did you lock the door? Bam, bam. She knocks harder. Akiha frantically calls me from outside in a bitter voice. Please open the door already. You haven't had your evening IV. Do you want to die? The pounding on the door doesn't stop. That's only natural. It's not good for Akiha if I shut myself in this room like this. As long as I'm doing this, Akiha will not be able to kill me. Nissan, how are you? Hey, are you listening to me, Nissan? Bam, bam. I don't really mind the knocking, but I cannot stand having to listen to her voice. Shut up! I hear her gasp from the other side of the door. Shut up? Nissan, I'm only worrying about you. I don't care. I'm not coming out. If you're really worried about me, then just go away. What? Do you get it? I'm not ever coming out. I won't let you kill me. Thud. I hit the door. The other side of the door becomes a frozen silence. And after that, Nissan, just what do you mean? Who told you I would kill you? Just go away. I'm not a killer. I'm still sane. I can't believe it. Nissan, you are already pulled in this much? Her words are filled with surprise. I sense her step back from the door. I understand. Nissan, you are exhausted right now, so I will come back and see you later. Shut up! I won't let you or anyone else in this room. Nissan, I will listen to your words today, but tomorrow I will make you listen to me. Leaving you by yourself for one day is dangerous enough. I simply cannot leave you alone for 2 days. Otherwise, you will surely die. Please wait for just one more day, Nissan. I hear her footsteps recede. For some reason, I thought that Akiha left once she did that thing to Shiki, whatever it is she did a couple nights ago, but apparently she's still here. I can hardly breathe. Just like Akiha said, I will surely die at this rate. But it's still better than Akiha killing me. I keep the door locked. Now, I'm pretty sure if we unlock the door, then we'd probably end up killing Akiha. I don't think it'd be that she kills us. I think we'd probably kill her. I lean against the wall and keep my eyes open so I won't fall asleep. But he falls asleep anyway.